This morning, the NYPD is ramping up security for millions of people expected in the city for Thanksgiving. The measures include the deployment of more police on horseback. Officers say the specialized unit is a key part of the city's counter-terrorism strategy. Michelle Miller is in Times Square with a closer look at the animals helping to keep people safe. Michelle, good morning.
Good morning. Well, on its busiest days, nearly 500,000 people walk through the streets of Times Square. So if anything should happen, the NYPD says mounted officers like this will be on the front line of defense.
Less than 2 weeks after the Paris attacks, New York City remains on high alert. And with up to 3 million people expected to gather for Thursday's Thanksgiving Day parade, officials aren't taking any chances.
We estimate that we might potentially have record-breaking crowds because of that weather situation this year. And we're prepared for that. We're encouraging people to come on down.
While many advanced security measures go unnoticed, officers on horseback almost never do. But these men and women, also known as 10-foot cops, do much more than act as a photo op for tourists.
Sergeant, what do you see?
Lots of people.
This facility has a state-of-the-art HVAC system.
Deputy Inspector Barry Geldman is the unit's commanding officer.
How important are these horses to the force?
Having that capability at a moment's notice where you don't have resources there yet, where you can start to evacuate people or give direction, is invaluable.
Geldman says the mobility of a horse gives police an added advantage when dealing with an emergency. That's what happened in 2010 when members of the mounted unit evacuated Times Square just minutes after a bomb was discovered in a parked vehicle.
People are taking direction from our mounted officers out there to move themselves from the location, and it was just very clear communication.
Last week, the NYPD unveiled a $30 million state-of-the-art facility to house the elite squad on Manhattan's West Side. Just a quick trot away from Times Square, Penn Station, and Central Park. The new location gives officers easy access to the city's busiest sites.
A lot of people have never seen a horse before. They want to pet him. They want to know his name.
Sounds like they're good at community policing.
They're one of the greatest tools we have.
New York City is one of the last cities to actually have horses on active duty. Talking to these two officers, they say their non-human partners are second to none. Gail?
Michelle, did you want to mount up?
Are you talking to me?
Yes, ma'am.
Is your name Michelle?
Yeah.
They're beauties.
They are.
Beauties.
I think they're comforting to see them out in the streets.
I agree.
I do. I think it's a good barrier for people, and it gives you some access to police. Police on horses, if you notice, are very friendly.
Very friendly.
They're always open to conversation.
Absolutely.
That's
It's the influence of the horse.
there you go. Michelle, we thank you. That was a nice piece.